All right, series introduction. So the name of this series is "I Was a Groomsman," and basically it's going to trail or cover my cousin's wedding back in November 2024. Currently taking a small break from the This Is 30 series because I want to cover my cousin's wedding, what led up to it, the wedding itself, while it's still fresh on my mind. And then we'll get back into the This Is 30 series. So I was invited to my cousin's wedding, March, well, to his bachelor party, March of 2024. The bachelor party itself was in April 2024, and then the wedding itself was going to be later on that year, in November. But when he invited me to his bachelor party, he didn't necessarily ask me to be a groomsman at that point in time. And so normally, when I'm invited to like group texts and things like that, I don't participate that much because usually I'm just focused on other things. But for this, I want to be involved as possible because I had pretty much known my cousin all my life. I think I first met my cousin when I was about 5 years old, and we're only a couple months apart. And so, my cousin Ricky is what I call him, even though his legal name, his government name is Eric, is someone who is very near and dear to me. Even though we don't necessarily see life the same way, we still respect each other's differences and things like that. And I'll get more into the details and like the actual groundwork later. But um, so he wanted to get married. He did get married, and um, whenever he like structured the group chat, like I normally don't get involved in that type of stuff, but I decided last year that I wanted to put like my personal feelings aside and do my best and put my best foot forward because he didn't have to invite me, and therefore I wanted to put like my selfish desires aside. And so, putting my desires aside, the first step was his bachelor party was different than most bachelor parties because in a lot of bachelor parties, the whole point of it is for like all the friends of the groom to have fun, hook up with girls, this, that, and the third. And he's basically celebrating his last time as a single man, with a bunch of his friends. But really, the party is for like the people who he brings. But when we hung out last year, we went. So like he's from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Currently lives in Durham. However, we decided to do the bachelor party in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was different because we spent most of our times. Really, we played Super Smash Brothers on the GameCube, and after that, we went to Battery Park. Even though last year, for whatever reason or another, in April, it was super cold. And when you think about like most bachelor parties, you think of like party bus, strippers, and things like that. However, um, he specifically requested that we didn't do any of that stuff. So it's kind of like a difference in mentality. Like if like I have no desire to get married, but if I did, like my party would be specifically to get like all my friends and stuff that in order to do like debaucherous things, but it wasn't like that. And so uh, I pretty much let my cousin know, like, hey, any other weekend, I'll be cool to meet like more morally questionable women. We're gonna be doing this, that, and the third, but because this is what you want, I'm willing to put my desires and stuff to the side. You let me know how you want to proceed, and so that's kind of like how this series is gonna go. I pretty much have 51 weeks out of the year in order to do whatever I want.